Hello everybody, this is Mr. Ellaby, and I'm going to be sharing some solution strategies for a couple of problems from our most recent model drawing sheet, the one for January 30th that you received on Monday. This one's kind of special because on Friday you will be sharing your solution strategies and your thoughts and your ideas and your responses with your grandparents and your special friends. So that's going to be super cool. Alrighty, so let's get into it. I'm going to be sharing a solution strategy first for the Sam and his erasers problems. You're going to have to forgive me if I start hacking and coughing. I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I will try to hit pause before I cough up a lung onto my screen. So, Sam had 70 erasers and rulers. After giving away 1/3 of his erasers and 10 rulers, he had an equal number of erasers and rulers left. How many erasers did he have in the beginning? So, let's figure out this problem. Who are we talking about? Sam and his erasers and his rulers. He has 70 of them. So, I'm going to go ahead and put down that he has some erasers. I guess I should probably select pen, but he's got some erasers and he's got some rulers. He has a total of 70. Now, if we set up this model right, the solution is probably going to jump right out at us. So let's see if we can figure it out. It says, after giving away 1/3 of his erasers, and I'm just going to stop right away. Boom. Giving away 1/3 of his erasers means he started with 3/3. So I'm going to give him his 3/3. Now we'll come on in here and we'll take away 1/3 of his erasers. So after giving away 1/3 of his erasers and 10 of his rulers, he had an equal number of erasers and rulers left. Now, friends, this is the key right here. After he gave away those 10 rulers, he had an equal number of erasers and rulers left. So that's already telling us that he has this many rulers left. That's how many rulers he has left. And how many did he give up? Well, he gave up 10. So we're just going to make like a little small thing right there. And that itty bitty little slice is worth 10. Okay? So now, here's the cool part. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, what he has left is equal to the 2/3 of the erasers he has left, which means I can very easily take what he has left for the rulers and split it into 2 units, since it's equal to that 2/3 up there. So now, when I'm looking at this, I'm going all the way back to the beginnings of what we used to do with our model drawing. When we said, hey, wait a second, if all these units plus this 10 right here are worth 70, well then that means this unit plus 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 that 10 are worth 70 erasers and rulers. So that means I should be able to take away the one value that I do know, this 10, and subtract it from that 70 to get 60. So now that means these 5 units are worth 60. Well, gee, 5 units worth 60 must mean that each unit is worth 12. Boom. I think I've just figured this problem out, but I'm going to go ahead back and just double check. It says, how many erasers did he have in the beginning? Okay, well, if each of these units is worth 12, that means he had 36 erasers in the beginning. Now, I don't want to walk away and say I'm completely done until I check my work. We know he has to have 70 erasers and rulers. Well, if he's got 36 erasers, and he has 12, 24, plus 10, 34 rulers. Well, 36 and 34 equal, you guessed it, 70. So, Our answer looks right. It most definitely sounds reasonable. Our check completely worked out. Shibuya. We are done. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, let's attack this next problem. Chloe, Emma, and Pilar shared 540 beads. Chloe took 90 beads. Now, Pilar took 3 times as many as the total number of beads Chloe and Emma took. How many beads must Pilar give to Emma so that both receive the same number of beads? Now, this is interesting. This sounds very much like a problem that we had maybe a week or two ago. So I'm going to activate my prior knowledge here first. This problem is going to take a slightly different model in order to solve, because we're not going to start off by giving Chloe, Emma, and Pilar the unit bars. And that's because of this clue right here. The total number of beads Chloe and Emmy took. Pilar took 3 times as many as the total number of beads Chloe and Emma took. So that means right off the bat, I don't know how many Emma took, but I know that Chloe took 90. So when I set up my model, I'm actually going to set it up with Chloe and Emma together. Chloe's 90 and Emma's question mark. Excellent. Let's see if that makes sense. That's I don't know. I might be confusing myself here. Let me see. Hold on. Chloe, Emma, and Pilar shared 540 beads. Chloe took 90 beads. Okay, check. No mention of Emma yet. Pilar took 3 times as many as the total number of beads Chloe and Emma took. Okay, well there's Emma, and I don't know how many she took. Okay, how many beads must Pilar give to Emma? Okay, yeah, we know we have to do that later. Okay, I think I got it. 90 and Emma's question mark are actually 1 unit. Okay. Now I think I can go back and figure out the Pilar part. Pilar took 3 times as many as the total number of beads Chloe and Emma took. So that means I can now give Pilar 3 times as many as the 2 of them. But I'm going to do something a little special to his 3 times as many. Since 1 unit is made up of 90 beads and a question mark number of beads, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put a question mark in there. And on the other side, I'm going to say that they're worth 90. Okay. Now, of course, very important, all of this is worth a whopping 540 beads. Okay. Now, when I'm looking at this, I'm saying to myself, this looks very familiar to the last problem. Very similar. Sorry, it's getting late. Very similar to the last problem. These units here and all these units add up to 540. So that means I should be able to take these 4 90s, which are worth 360, and pull them out of that 540, leaving me with 180 beads. Now that means these 4 unknown unit bars are worth 180 beads, which means our 1 unknown unit bar, if we took 180 divided it by 4, is worth 45. Aha! Now I think we can go back all the way to the beginning and set up our model so that we can solve this problem. So let's go all the way back to Chloe. She took 90. Okay, awesome. And actually, we're done with Chloe now. We actually don't need to worry about her at all anymore. We're really only concerned with Emma, who we now know took 45, and Pilar, who we know has 90, 90, and 90, or 270, and his 45, 45, and 45, otherwise known as 135, for a grand total of 405. Now, I'm kind of running out of room here, so I better be able to tie this up and finish this really quickly here. Now, how are we going to find out how many Pilar has to give to Emma so that they have the same amount? Okay, well, if I'm looking at Emma's 45, and I'm looking at Pilar's 405. I made this thing a little bit long. Sorry. Okay. Well, couldn't we say that this piece right here could be 45? And if we say that, how long would this chunk right there be? Well, 405 minus 45 turns out to be a nice, wonderful, friendly number. 360. Ooh, 360. Well, this is going to be super easy peasy now. If of this 405, this piece is 45, this leftover chunk right here is 360, how much of his 360 does he need to give up in order for Emma and Pilar to have the same amount? Well, chop it in half. Booyah. We're going to give Emma 180 beads. That would leave Pilar with 180 plus 45, and would leave Emma with 180 plus 45, thus giving them the same amount of beads. Excellent. How would we go about checking to make sure our answer is reasonable? I'm going to let y'all figure that out. Good night.